You told me.
Yeah.
Name,
I
first
Guys, I'm a, yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Hard guy, you know, he's
A lot of them that got pulled in there.
Uh, Okay, so let's see what's happening. It's 6:04.
Yeah.
All right,
Breaking away, though.
all right. Thank you for coming. Yeah, thank you.
Good to see you guys, thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. I see you. Good father. We got this, we have it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is 6:05 and we're gonna start our regular board meeting. Select board meeting. So I'd like to begin. Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to begin with the warrants. I'd like to make a motion that we approve payroll number 49 for $2,066.71. Do I have a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'd like to move that we accept accounts payable number 50 for $3,758.62. Do I have a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'd like to move that we accept payroll number 51 for $2,066.71. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'd like to move that we accept payroll number 52 for $10,765.02. Do I have a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And the reason we have this second payroll this week is because that is the money that, it's a payroll for the volunteer fire department. They pay their, people.
Stipend.
Yeah, and so every so often we get a bill from them and, Ashley takes care of it. All right, I'd like to move that we accept accounts payable number 53 for $98,800.87. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I guess you probably know why that is, the amount that it is. 88,000 of it is our monthly, RSU bill. We pay that monthly, so that's over 88,000. So. All right, I'd like to move that we accept the minutes from December 1st, 2025. Do I have a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, by the way, here are the minutes for today. If somebody wants to take them, we do have minutes, not minutes, but the agenda, I'm sorry. The minutes are here. Minutes, agenda, it's all the same, right? Yeah.
I think you're not working. Oops.
All right, since we have citizens here, we'll ask, are there any citizens issues that anybody wants to address?
I'll just volunteer since I've seen there's an abatement request on the agenda. Again, I've not heard anything from the abatements request I put in about a month ago, but I thought I'd wait till January to start getting uppity about it.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember.
Fair, I don't remember hearing about it.
Yeah,
I think I copied you though when I submitted to this the email portion. The hard copy came in when Ashley was here as well.
Yeah, I think we did hear about it, but you were in California or someplace at
Yeah.
the time, and so we said, well, we'll wait for him to get back.
so she must have had a question or something for you. Yeah, check in with Ashley, because I know she's doing abatements as she finds out information or whatever else. So it could be that she's waiting for some information or whatever. Because I know they come in drips and drabs.
And we're actually here for that reason, trying to help our neighbors out, the Sperduto
Yeah.
and Edgecombe.
Yep.
And it was, I just happened to look at the agenda for this meeting when I got it on my email and I texted them. And we were both very surprised that they hadn't been notified that there was gonna be a discussion about their abatement. And had they known, they would have made it a point to be here, but it was Saturday when
Yeah, she did call me. I did have a conversation with her and Two things. One, I told her that, we would talk about it and make sure that, if an abatement is gonna go up there, that we would let the individuals know. And I did explain to her that she did not need to be there. I explained to her that, you know, what, I knew the issue is around 3.6 acres versus 4 acres, and that we were aware of that. But the fact that she wasn't made aware of that and not knowing that she didn't need to come, that's on us, and we can do some sort of simple little email to them to just say that, you know, it's not a big deal. And so, yeah, she and I did talk, and I told her that
Okay.
we would
Yeah,
definitely talk about it.
I gave her your number, so.
Well, you gave her the right number.
That's my, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but I did let her know that it wasn't, there was no reason that she needed to be there. So,
But if the select board is gonna talk about an abatement, shouldn't the homeowner have I mean,
the only thing we do is approve or disapprove it.
oh, okay.
That's
so
it. Any
that's all
conversation that went on would have been, and I'm sure that Ashley and she did have, Jenny or whoever did have conversations.
So their being here wouldn't weigh in on your decision.
No, all we do is say yes or no, and then if they don't agree with it, for example, if we say no and they don't agree with it, they can definitely come back and have further conversation with,
Okay,
probably with the assessor or whoever. But, yeah, there's a process. The only thing
Okay.
we do is either approve them or not approve them. It's not really a discussion.
okay, alright,
But the fact that she didn't know that this was gonna be today, and that, she didn't know she didn't need to be here, that's on us. And we'll talk Wednesday about a strategy for, it can be just a very simple email to somebody that just says, you're gonna be on the agenda, this is what we've done,
okay.
so. All right, so Jeff, you too, you might check in with Ashley just to see where she is with that.
Yeah, well, I think we talked when I first did it, and part of it was I was pointing out that I thought that some of the methodology for tree growth assessments, the methodology for tree growth assessments was wrong. And the valuations in the system were wrong. Based upon the state's, Maine Revenue Services, state schedule for Lincoln County. So I thought there'd be some further conversation, but I've heard zip since I turned things in. Though I did talk with Ashley a good bit when we first did it.
Mhm,
Part of it was to see how could this happen,
mhm.
but that's something I'd expect your assessor's agent to weigh in on as well.
Yeah, and it could be that she's working with the assessor on that, yeah. And I know, cause we've had lots of conversations about it, but this reval, we're hoping will straighten things out, even things out. We know there have been issues in the past, and we're trying not to open up a can of worms, and just trying to go with what it is, what is, and fix things with the new reval. And
And it's excellent that we're doing it, so it's all plus.
Yep,
Just-
yep, you've
There's
been
things
there,
that
so you know.
a monetary impact now that could be addressed and fixed.
Yeah, yeah, and it was 2 years ago that we found a big computer mistake that we didn't know, that'd been going on for years.
This is probably another piece of that.
Yeah, and so we're working to fix this, but it's gonna take a couple of years to, I've asked people if they know they have issues or they've seen an issue to let us know, and we'll let the assessor know, but some things it's just really hard to change. It's like we discover something and then it's like, oh, but it applied to 10 people, and then all of a sudden you've opened up a can of worms, and we're just trying to go with what is, until we get a new system in place. So it will be, and it's being done by somebody who has no hold on the island, no, knows nobody on the island, so it's completely, just as objective as possible. And that's what we're trying to do. So, but it's a slow process, and we're trying to do this as correctly as transparently as possible. And, that's, so,
I'll be back again in January and we can.
yeah, we'll see you
Hopefully,
coming in.
hopefully I'll hear something from the assessor
Yeah,
before then, because it's not just me. And so it'd be good to have it looked at.
yeah, yeah, and I'm not sure how many even places that have the,
We had about 24 properties that were in tree growth. And I think this, I suspect it's not just mine that got assessed improperly,
yeah,
or at least the most recent part is improper.
yeah. And if, we'll try to remember to talk to Ashley this Wednesday. All right, Rose, anything happening, Mr.?
No, other than the ice, the ditches up here by between Rum Cove and Bailey Shore.
So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Black Connections.
Is it a plugged culvert?
No, culvert's always partially. Anything over half full it'll flow.
So
It's
it's a half a culvert.
Out
It's
to the
got-
road.
It's got the banana going.
Okay.
The problem was the ledge further up the road. The ditch got filled in. And the water was coming out the road. Dale called me Saturday morning, you wanna go down and deal with that? Yep. Went down here, dealt with that.
Did the ditch get filled in by a grader or?
Time, you know,
Okay, just naturally.
their own recommendations every 5 years.
When's the last
That
time
ain't
they were
been
here?
active. When I had brown hair.
So your time and Dale's time, is that anything we can turn on our bill DOT for? Because it should have been them?
Well, I think something, he should be, compensated for his time in his machine, for sure. And it should be passed on.
Have we ever done that before?
No,
No, I've been told by higher ups that it's been done before. Yeah.
We got nothing to lose.
and I know that the culvert by my house, the same thing's gonna happen. If we ever had any runoff, it's gonna, and it has, but what's not as bad there is at least it's flat. But, it's still, the culverts need to be cleaned out.
This is a state issue.
Yeah,
That's why I wanted the road and driveway ordinance, because these are private culverts on accessing the state road.
Mm.
And you know, it's plugged up on one end and it's got a hump in it.
mm-hmm,
What do you do about that? Knock on the door and say, hey, you need to spend $3,000 to change this culvert over here. Fortunately, it's DOT road.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the ledge comes right down, I mean, it's about a shovel width wide, where you'll have no shoulder.
Yeah.
For the water to get around there. That's the things I've been trying to take out and deal with, because that's what happens. Runs out the road, then you get glacial. And the freezing and thawing doesn't help with these culverts.
yep.
So can you drop an invoice or can you get Dale to drop an invoice? or-
On my time zone, my time's irrelevant. It's was a major safety issue, especially on that corner.
Yes, it was.
And I sat there a half hour before he showed up and I was horrified at the speed people traveled knowing it was there. These people were coming back on the island, so that means they had to leave the island.
Yeah.
Cause some of them I recognized and it's like, you know,
Have it.
Wasn't me, was it?
no,
I get surprised that you forget it's there, you know, even though I drive the road all the time, and I come down that hill and by the time you see it, you're close to it and you have to brake really fast.
And that's not the
Not
time to break.
good.
Yep, yeah. The other issue that I see is the one Mosier's Hill, which I know Dale and you tried to fix last year, and it is better, but I noticed today, because I went out this morning, and I know it was just sanded, but it was like 5 minutes after you sand, the wind's blowing.
that was from drifting.
Exactly, and you can't call them and ask them to come here every 5 minutes because the sand is now, the snow is now.
I was gonna text him when I got down here just to let him know, but I see he was already down here, so he knows. Right out of the north, happens every time right there.
Is there, I know in some places where they have the fence,
Snow
where they put
fence.
up like a snow fence that would just stop that from blowing, because Mosier's Hill, you've got the curve, you've got the hill, and it's ice. And what it is, you can see it's blowing snow. So I'm wondering if that is something that we could do, even though it's supposedly the state road.
State road, would have to get landowner permission from somebody, because it's gonna be back a ways. To function the way it's supposed to,
So we could talk to, Michelle.
if Michelle or John or whoever owns
Yeah.
that right there.
I think we'd start with Michelle and go down to John. It's the two on that side.
Yeah.
That seem to be the problem, because that's where the snow is blowing, because on the other side, you've got the ledge.
Right. Stassi used to put some up on Burst Point Road,
Yes.
that's even worse than this
Yeah.
corner was on the way down here.
Hmm.
They used to put snow fence up, and they haven't in years.
Yeah, I remember, I used to see it, the orange fencing, yeah. So we would just need to talk to Michelle and, John?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll consider doing that. You know them, do you wanna talk to them and ask them?
Again, yep, yep. Well, maybe April or Dee Dee, if somebody can give me a number for them,
Yep,
I'll be down tomorrow night anyway, probably.
yeah, that would be good, because I think that would help, you know,
Oh,
it's,
definitely would help, that helps,
and a pretty simple fix.
there's been times that I've seen it catastrophic there,
Yep,
where you have to take the loader and push it back. We haven't had one of them winters in a while.
so we're starting early this year, which is not a good,
Well, it's been cold and it's been no big snow, but a lot of
little ones.
events which are almost as much work as the big one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'd rather get one 12-inch storm than 6 2-inch storms, much easier.
Okay, so Jim, you're gonna contact, Michelle and John.
Yep.
All right, any updates on committees?
Are you done with roads?
Yep.
No. Committees, well, we got good news this week. We did receive an invitation from Maine Preservation to put in a full application for their one-to-one $10,000 maximum grant for the town hall. So that will be our second grant proposal coming in, and doesn't seem like a lot, but $10,000 is $10,000, so
Mhm.
we'll do our best to get Mary Ellen and Gay and Chris and I again are going to put together an application and get it ready.
Yeah, you got about 2 weeks and that's it, right?
Yeah,
Wow,
seems to be how these work.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Wait, no, oh, hurry.
All right, moving on to select board business, we have two. Well, we only have one abatement actually, and it is an abatement, for, Sperduto and Edgecombe. And, basically, we had, yep, the, yeah, what? This is usually, yeah. Yep, yeah, but basically, we had them down for 4 acres and they're 3.6 acres. And so, I'd like to move, we have talked to Ashley about this, so I'd like to move that we accept the abatement, as presented by Ashley. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Pretty straightforward. If there's a mistake, there's a mistake, you know,
Yeah.
and we acknowledge that.
It's, I think a lot of our acreages
Yeah.
are rounded up or rounded down.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that
Yeah.
it was different.
Yeah,
So they must have had a surveyor come in and do the plan.
Either that or what she had in her plan versus what was on the, yeah,
Yeah, well, they bought it like about, well, not 3 years ago, so they probably had a new, like a new survey or something, I don't know, I'm not really sure.
and the nice thing is when we finish with the reval, he is gonna send every owner what he has found, or, you know, so you are gonna have a chance to look at what is gonna go and be posted, and if you have an issue, now's the time then to fix it. Because for years, that has been there, and it's like, unless you go and look at it, you don't know what's there even.
Yeah.
So, it'll be an opportunity for you, the homeowner, to say, yes, this is what I think it is, or if not, we have a discussion about it and get it right so that for the next 10 years, we're not, dealing with issues that keep coming up. All right,
Did you guys vote?
oh, I have to, do I have to do it twice?
Kim seconded.
I seconded.
Yes.
Yep, I got it.
Do I have to do twice, two of them?
There's two, they're identical. I think they just want you to sign two. Is that what you
Okay.
guys usually do?
I don't know, we just do what we're supposed to do.
Just do it.
They looked identical to me. It's the same names.
Yep, same name.
Can I give an update on that grant thing I was pursuing?
Yes.
For road maintenance. So I had an interview with those folks this week. This was a grant, it's called Reconnecting Communities, and I was pointed in that direction by Lincoln County Regional Planning Commission because they've been looped in on a bunch of conversations I'm having with DOT about improving pedestrian and bike safety on the island and on Main Road in particular. So I don't know, the interview was odd because I didn't get it. It was a very rushed application because it was due in a couple days, but they focus on reconnecting communities across barriers, like, oh, you have a big highway through your town or
Mm.
whatever. So they are coaching me during the interview to try to make this about getting across Main Road. And I'm like, it's not really, it's more like up and down. Does that count? No. So I was just kind of fudging it in the interview, but you know, maybe they could help with like town hall area. They're not gonna be able to help with the length of Main Road. But like the town hall area, I know there's spots where we might wanna slow people down as they go through town hall, Tar Box Inn area. We might wanna put a couple crossroads near the town hall where people cross the street. From the parking lot on the other side, we might want to, and they maybe could also help with like connecting walking trails. They do that too, and I know there's some Conservation Commission has been thinking about trying to connect some trails. So there probably is a way we can use them, and they come with a bunch of resources, so it turns out also it's not money, sadly. It's like a big suite of resources, which includes helping you get money, but is like, you know, I don't know, engineers and webinars and all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, yay, more work, I just wanted some money to fix the sides of the road, but that's what happened there, so sorry, we're gonna have to keep looking for our grader, but.
Yeah, it's all right.
Good try, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, anything would be an improvement. These secondary roads get no,
Yeah,
no attention. They get a paint job every 8 years and
right,
That's it.
I mean, I don't know how long it's been since I've seen an excavator ditching on the state portion of the main road.
Mm-mm.
Been a long time. And if they hammered out the ledge up there, like I did on Saltville Road and West Shore Road, that problem never would have happened.
be nice if they could just give us money and let us do it.
Maybe if we started building them, maybe they'd come down.
It'll be interesting to see.
They're
That's what I said.
They're understaffed over there. I do know that. They're back down to 4 people again, which is half what their normal status is. They no longer plow 27 Booth Bay. They no longer plow 27 Piston. All they do is Main Road.
I saw something on Facebook about that.
Contract it all out.
Wow.
They don't have the resources.
Oh,
That's what happens when you wanna start people out at $16 an hour.
yep. This is not new. It's not a new issue.
All right, next on our business is just to set our January meeting schedule. We are meeting on the 29th of December for a regular board meeting. But I just pulled out the January schedule. Looks like if we're still meeting every other week, that makes sense. The 12th and the 26th.
Yep, it would be the 12th and the 26th.
Yep.
And I will be out of town, but I can zoom into them.
Perfect, perfect. And we'll continue to have our workshops on the Wednesdays. And we'll plan to do that every Wednesday. That's so you guys. Yeah. All right. Any other announcements before we call it a night? Nope. All right, I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn for the night. We're gonna second. All in favor? All right.
Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas.
Charlotte.
I'm good.
Oh, geez.
Now you just look like you've been.
I don't think so, but I'll
Looks good, I
summarize.
just don't hear tall, which is why I'm dressed.
Yeah.
It was birthday.
In the butt.
It was very